I'm sticking around here around the shop this morning. As you can see, big old flat tire. We've got the new one. Tom from McAtee, you're gonna come out this morning and I'm gonna just kind of be around to help him get set up. And I will take this up north to the next farms. We've got probably 400 acres to go. Area 21 is getting mighty full. So we're gonna see where we come out the next day or two. Hopefully we can squeeze it all in. If not, might have to haul some out. So that's not a big deal. We got the loadouts for that exact reason, and we put them on the opposite side of the pit for that exact reason. What's for breakfast this morning? Oh, good old V8. Lay's potato chips. Oh, a Twix. A left Twix. Oh no. I got grease on my hand. Gen Z. I'm gonna cry. Hey Joe, how are ya? Good. Hey, you guys almost done yet? No, you're still on beans. Little change of plan. I had to bring a truck up to the field, keep it moving till one of our hired drivers for fall gets here. Tom came, got the tire fixed. Look at that big boy. He said it was struggling just a little bit. Pretty stiff tire. We're ready to roll. 8400 and 840 back in action. Got the John Deere salesman out riding with the Honey Badger. Probably trying to sell him an X9. Oh, you missed the rain shower! Oh. Van Wall salesman make it down the ditch without falling. Well, he made it. How about that? Picking corn, loading on the go. 13-year-old operator got out of school early today, just doing it. Shout out to Megan and Katie for the great meals. These hardworking ladies work a full-time job and still bring food out to the field. We got little Landon. Look at that kid go. Look at him. Leonard Bach. Morning, everyone. I just wanted to say one of my favorite things at harvest time to do is when you're about 5 to 10 miles from home and you're driving to the field, and just kind of gives you that time. You know, some people drink coffee, some people, you know, maybe drink a little bit of water or some kind of orange juice or something. And I like it when you're driving the pickup, service truck, and you got time to think. You know what's not my favorite thing? Is when the heater in the pickup's not working, or a fuse is blown, or the blower's out. Well, I think that's this morning. So the old 99 Ford Power Stroke blower maybe has gone out, and it's not a super cold morning, but it's just kind of nice to run the heater, the defroster, and kind of take the chill off. So I got about a 7-mile drive of nice, fun coolness. Keeps you humble. Put it on the list to do this winter. Yep. Engine corn. We all do it. We laugh about it. You know what? When you have that, that usually means you have good yields. I'll explain to you how this happens. So you're driving across the field, you're about full, you're like 200 feet from the end rows, and you're like, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. But what you don't compensate for is, oh, there's a waterway, it's bumpy, or it's really sloped down, you know, in a deep bowl, or you end up, you're going downhill, you're going uphill. So if you're going downhill, it fills your cab with cab corn. But if you're going uphill, it does the reverse and goes to engine corn. It's a beautiful day, October 20th. Who is that young man? It's awesome. Thank you, Gina and Dave Fisher and her mother and her family for raising a very intelligent young man, courteous, kind, good learner, good listener. Just got done fixing a feeder house chain. Bad YouTubers, we didn't video. And some river bottom corn. It's doing pretty decent. Yeah, nice. Last load of the night. Enjoy. Now this is a DEF tank. Diesel exhaust fluid. Sight glass. You can see it's right there. Looks like it's about third full. This holds about 90 gallon. Stainless steel. Nice place for the hose to go in. Oh, look at that. Holy shit. That took like 31 seconds. Crazy. Greetings from River Bottom, west of Liscombe, Iowa. 2 grain carts loaded. Beautiful corn in the tank, 15.6 moisture. Let's roll. Look at that sun today. What do we have here? There's some strangers in the field. Huh, these must be YouTube fans. What do we got here? Oh my gosh, we got the 3 G's and their mom. What's up?
Hello.
Gibby D. Curious George. And G1. How are you?
Good.
All right, ready to do this?
Yeah.
Your mom's gonna run the grain cart. Thumbs up. Look at that, wearing a Pioneer shirt hat. Man Family Farms.
Thanks to Clemente.
Wow, awesome. Thank you. Durasimoto wearing his new sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I'm wearing some kind of monkey suit. Whoa.
DJ28, sup?
Hey, DJ 28, sup?
Got the 2G boys. We got Leah up in the 8520 with Garrison, aka Curious George, and we're gonna pick corn like who laid the rail.
See you in the funnies.
See you in the funnies.
This possibly could be the youngest grain cart driver. He is 7 years old in there. Can you see him? 7 years old. Wave, Garrison, wave.
Wave, Garrison.
Wave, there he is. Oh, that scoop out there you see, that is for cap corn. Oh, what is this? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Niece Leah running it with her 4-year-old boy sitting there getting stuff done. Look at that. She's going like 5-6 miles an hour. What's going on here? We gotta get that thing slowed down. My gosh, more aid. 250 bushel corn. What's going on here? Get slowed down. Multitasking, taking care of a child, eating lunch, making phone calls, checking papers, teaching school. Took the day off to help us ring grain cart. GSD, getting stuff done. Love it.
Now look at this setup. The 8-bale trailer, 3 on top. Oh, look at the smoke. Moving some corn stalk bales, high roller. Got some baled up. I'm here moving them up, getting them staged in loads of 11. And then he can just go unload them. When he comes back, I got him ready to go. I can load him up, send him out. Here comes high roller flying in here. He's been running the grain cart too much. Well, there you go. That's it. We got 52 corn stalk bales loaded up, moved out. We're gonna try to bale some corn stalk squares tomorrow. We'll kind of see what plays out. High roller square balers broke, so he's checking in with a buddy, see if we can borrow his. HB, what happened?
Little chain broke.
How'd you bend the stalk stomper?
The bolt came out and it goes down and it just
Oh my
don't
gosh.
stand a chance against the Class 9 combine and a 12-row corn head, 5.5 mile an hour, 280 bushel corn at 15%. Don't stand a chance. You guys make this stuff. You gotta make it heavy duty. I mean, come on, a 3/8, a little 5/16 bolt. Come on, wagon. Come on. Like paper clip could hold it better than that. Paper clip. Walk on Friday night. Got like 40 acres left. Here we go. Oh, relief. All right.
Junk.
Last day of harvest, hopefully. Put oil in the Bobcat last. I'm guessing it was Derek. Really? But as luck would have it, you take a registration thing from the Tektron company, Tektran, that you put on your trailer or on any kind of a vehicle, and you put your registration. It has these nice little rubber caps. Guess what? You're in luck, Bucky.
It fits.
Would you say?
If the glove fits, you might.
Thank you, Tektran. Yeah. Just remember that, anybody who has a truck. You have one of these laying around extra. That rubber cap fits your oil fill on an N14.
N14, maybe 855.
Yeah.
Those are a little bigger.
Oh, nothing like a cold, warm start on a nice fall day. We're gonna go move some more corn stalk bales for the landlord. We're over at the field. I got the tractor just parked out here. I gotta run back to the building site to grab the 7800, but I think there's only about 35 bales, so it shouldn't take too long. It's about 3 loads. It's a one-man crew, but that's all right. We'll get her done. The reason we're getting all these bales moved is this all is going to get farmed next year. There's a grass strip through here, and there's a little, probably 3-4 acre pasture maybe. It's all going to get ripped up and farmed, so got to get the bales moved. The ripper's rolling in some other fields, so it'll be coming here soon. We'll get dry fertilizer spread, get the ripper through it, and come back later and put anhydrous on this fall yet. We'll have all corn on corn this year again, and you know the reason for that is, well, it's just, I don't know. We need to get some good established dirt here. And what I mean by that, when you go to plant corn, like we like to say, you pour the coals to it. You get it ripped up, you get the ground really mixed in, you get your fertilizer in there, you put heavy doses of fertilizer on for several years, you got heavy doses of nitrogen and hydrous going on for several years. It really helps build the soil and get established. And once you kind of get to a point where you feel the soil is producing its peak capacity, then you can probably start backing off, get some beans out there. And not to mention also, when you do corn on corn for several years, that ground is just hot. So when you get the beans out there, they're gonna tend to yield a lot better. And even in the current condition state of farming with inputs and everything, I believe and a lot of other people do, it is still more profitable to grow corn, even at the high input prices. There's a formula ratio they use for corn to beans, and I think the corn price is still at that point where it is still going to be more profitable. So we'll keep growing corn because corn is king. Don't forget. Looks like I got relieved of grain bin duty. We're pretty much done drying corn. Just finishing filling up the wet bin. We're in our last cornfield of the year, and it's only October 22nd. Real fortunate this year. The weather's been good for harvest. We've definitely had our fair share of breakdowns, but we were able to bounce back quick and just keep things rolling. The field we're in now, about a 70-acre patch. It's got all this here. Got some trees there. Loops around and goes back to the north up around the trees in between there. As long as everything goes good, should have it done here by middle of afternoon. Over the past 2 years, especially since this is the second year with the new bin site, I don't think we really realized how much corn we can get picked in a short amount of time than we probably originally thought. We'd have to go back and look at numbers, but we were easily doing 40,000+ bushels of corn a day. You know, some of your slower days where you're in some small patches might not be as much. If you compare that to the old bin site, where if you got 30,000 loads, 30,000 bushels in one day, that was a really good day. But then you weren't able to do that the next day because you had to spend some time to get the wet bin empty and the dryers caught up. It's crazy that we can easily do 40,000+ bushels in back-to-back days and just keep things rolling. It's really huge in terms of efficiency. You can pick your corn out of better moisture, and hopefully it doesn't dry down too much where you lose too much in the field. And you get done a lot sooner, which means you can get your tillage done more efficiently, and you can move on to other jobs that you might want to get done before it freezes in the winter. All around, it's been great. Like I said, it's October 22nd. We're in our last 40 acres of corn. That's insane. Usually we've always gone into November, last 2 years, being able to finish in the last week or so in October. It's just, I don't know, it's still hard to believe. Just running one machine, the other one was broke down for the year, and it's not worth it to really fix it just to finish the last couple fields. Got Ely in the grain cart. Uh-oh, combine's coming this way. Maybe that's not a good sign. Well, maybe it's nothing crazy, so. Oh well, we're in the home stretch, just need to get it done. Another thing I want to mention is that it's supposed to get up, it's like mid 50s, 60 degrees out right now, and it's supposed to get up to like 70s, almost 80s today. And it's like, I know we finished early last year, and we actually finished in a little bit of rain, it was a little cooler out, but I can't honestly remember the last time we finished picking corn when you can just wear a t-shirt outside, you're not bundled up because it's cold, you know, middle of November kind of day. We're picking corn and it's going to be 70, 80 degrees out today, and we're bearing nothing crazy, we're going to be done. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but it's definitely very nice and not so stressful when it's nicer outside. Got the wagon loaded. Move it right over to there. See a little bale sitting there? We got a real nice setup going on. We got Bucky loading, unloading, I'm unloading, just making the circles, stacking the corn stalks over there, snacking all the alfalfa over here. This is pretty slick. Awesome corn on me. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? No, Jerry. Yikes. See the combine heading back. Grain cart's got a good load on it. Looks like we are done. Helio's got a full load on him. Combine's got a full hopper load. So we'll have a load and a half left. Just like that, in the blink of an eye, corn harvest 2022 is over. Now we just gotta get to these last 1,400, 1,500 bushels to the bin site. And then that'll be it. Then to finish up tillage, fertilizer, a bunch of stuff before it gets super cold out. October 22nd, corn harvest, or everything is done. That's insane. I'm up here on top of our wet bin, just checking our fill level. We got the first 2 big dry storage bins completely full. And to make enough room to finish out, we actually had to move about 20 to 25,000 bushels. So we had enough room in our wet bin. Here's the inside of it. About 2 rings for the top. So there's room for maybe 5,000 bushels up here. But if we hadn't moved any corn, we would have had no storage. There's about another 400 bushels to put in here. That'll easily fit. So we made it. Probably moved a little bit more than we had to, but better to have enough room than not enough and get the bin too full and spill it. So we more than filled Area 21 this year and everything worked out.
Got a sample of beans. We came over here with the wrong tools, and Decker's gonna drop this down in a hard hat. Hopefully we do it. All right. Ready? What do you think about this? Don't throw it away. Just keep it right close. Okay, go. 2, 1. We didn't drop a bean. Let's go. Oh, boogity, boogity, boogity boys. We're here on Mander Creek. We had a little engineering design we wanted to change. So this lid used to set up here like this, and you flip this open, and you had this big opening, and it wasn't very handy to stick a nozzle in. So, had buddies up to Central Iowa Fab, John Lancaster, made us this plate, and we drilled these holes in here, and we set these 2-inch threaded bushings in here so we can thread in 4 fills. Nice, someone's always calling us. So now we can stick 4 nozzles in here at once and fill this thing like in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You say to yourself, that's an interesting looking fuel trailer. A trailer on a trailer. The Mander Creek's having a little axle issues, so we're taking to a guy that's gonna check it out. We could use it like that. That'd be the real definition of a redneck fuel trailer. A trailer on a trailer. Call that Mander Creek ×2.
Last couple days got quite a bit of rain, so I'm gonna work on some stuff in the shop today. Got a truck that's due for an oil change. Elio has been doing a great job the past week and a half getting equipment clean. He's almost got this combine done. I think there's still stuff in the cab we need to go through and make sure that's all cleaned up and tidied up. Now, if you remember back a few videos ago, when we had just gotten done with bean harvest, I had the cab nice, tidied up, pretty much clutter-free, easy to get in and out of, comfortable. And I forewarned everyone, it's gonna be clean now. Honey Badger's gonna get in here. By the end of corn harvest, it's gonna be a mess. He was the last one in there. You can kind of already see he did a pretty good number on it. Let's just climb up here and see how bad it really is. Oh my. Holy Toledo. Badger, you sure did a number on this cab. Got a bunch of old meals left over, a bunch of containers, a bunch of rags. Oh, you got a whole box of donuts in here, Badger. You been hogging those? Got a whole bunch of trash in here. So many water bottles. You can't even walk in here. Look at this. You got water bottles, cans everywhere. At least he was staying hydrated, I guess. Even got a COVID mask in here. You never know. Oh my goodness. This is a mess. I knew it. I had this thing spotless before we started corn. 2 weeks later, absolute pigsty. What are you gonna do? It's the way she goes. Let's just get this cleaned up quick, because I'm tired of looking at it. Done.
What have you been up to today?
Go farming all day, so see you in the funny.